There's something he's hiding. Guessing at what it might be that he.
People are on the street protesting against police brutality. We have the situation in Cameroon, where a lot of English-speaking Cameroonians are fed up with the Anglophone crisis that has plagued the region of Cameroon for getting to 4 years now. And we also have the Kumba Massacre, like some armed men went into a classroom with a lot of kids in it, and they had to open fire, killing 6 kids on the spot, and actually they got 13 of those kids wounded. And we'll be having some guests here tonight: Blueprint, Hakeem, Bonzyz, and Skiezy Ayenkea. So I'll go right away to bring in my guests online. I'll just send them the invite link so they can join us live. If you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, you can hit the subscribe button below. And if you see the adverbs running on the channel, you just let those play before you get into the video. And don't forget to give us thumbs up and share the video with friends and family. We have a lot to discuss here tonight about Africa. If Africa is bleeding, we are all bleeding. It's so devastating, and we cannot just sit quiet without saying anything about this. All right? Okay. So if you're hearing me, you indicate in the comment section you're hearing me. I need to know if you are actually hearing me, all right? Okay, we'll be having Bonzyz with us tonight. We'll be having Bonzyz Kwakwa with us tonight. When this Anglophone crisis in Cameroon started years back, he, as an artist, actually went into the studio and produced this song, which is about to play. My Voice featuring Leonette. Okay, I see some people in the building. Kafan Mode is in the building. I see Benjamin Temek in the building. I see Weiren family saying hi. I say hi to you as well. You're welcome in the building. So before we get into the topic of the day, I would like for us to listen to this song, My Voice.
The victim received the bullet in his mouth. Two other young men shot in the head and back of the neck lay motionless as a teeming crowd searched. A source at the Bamenda Hospital.
Cry no more, cause better days been knocking on your door. My sympathy to those who lost your lives. I thought this was the fight for your rights, but it only turned to war. Your heart's filled with rage and anger. If you kill one, then kill all for when for all. It's funny when they say there is no one but fun problem. I thought this was a federland, as is in the anthem. The people say they've been toast and marginalized. The government denied and told the rest of the world to lie. The people say they need a federal state, cause the future of the children is really at stake. Cessation is an option to solve, but not an option to solve. Resolve this problem now, but that is the option they'll take. People that have to die for this to come true, and some people ready to die if they must too. So many people locked up in the penitentiary, so many of my brothers shot their line in the cemetery. This is a fragment of a broken people paying the price for freedom. We lost sons and daughters, lost fathers and mothers.
We need freedom. We need freedom. Water don't finish from my eyes. Instead of helping us rest time. We need freedom. We need freedom. We need freedom.
I wouldn't name names,
I wouldn't lay blames.
We did that, we didn't do that, it's not necessary. Just give us what we claim, that is what is necessary. The Constitution is our execution. If the shooting us insane is the law. We criminal science suits, are they above the law? We preach democracy that we don't practice at all. We unify in paperworks, but we supporting in our courts. The highest portion of support come from Northwest to Southwest. It is funny to me, cause all we get is disrespect. What do we really expect when our enemies are all sell out? They bring controversy against the masses to gain favor from the lion. My people really suffer, listen to the cloud peasants. You say that we are married, but we treat us like saving. But quite off you is us, so it's our relevance to share the cake fairly, cause we are different parts of the body. I'm calling all the leaders to dialogue and prison and release all the innocent people locked up in prison. A great nation would be if equality is what is chosen. We need divine intervention. Let's pray for this nation. It seems to me this is the newest appetite edition. That results are always out, even before elections. Not to mention retired people can't have their patience.
But too late, but too late. We need freedom. We need freedom.
What I don't finish for my eye.
Instead of looking us let us die. We need freedom. We need freedom. We need freedom.
Yeah, this song is dedicated to all those who lost their lives during the strike fighting for their rights. May their souls rest in peace. Rest in peace, I'm great. Rest in peace, I'm Mandela. Rest in peace, Pius Jawa. The legacy will live on. True freedom fighters. This cause leaders like Mandela, who will stand in front, and not leaders who will sit behind and send our kids to go die. I stand with the lawyers and teachers. What do you stand for? You that is listening. After the rain comes the sun. God is saying something, but we're not listening. If you feel what we feel, many things will change. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God. So this song, Bonzyz Kwakwa actually sang the song in 2016, and 4 years on, we're still facing the same problem, and even worse in Cameroon, most especially the English-speaking region of Cameroon, where people get killed like dogs, like fowls, like chicken. Like their lives don't matter, and it doesn't really mean anything to the government and to all the people out there trying to use kids and other people to achieve their political goals. So it's pretty much bad. And the recent outing, like gunmen went into a school, a primary school, opening fire on kids in Kumba. This is so disheartening. I'm heartbroken, just so heartbroken at this moment. Same thing is happening in Nigeria, where the police, they go on the street, they just shoot people like dogs. We have uprising in Mali, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire. Africa is just bleeding, and no one seems to care. And no one seems to care. Yeah, you watching me right now from different African countries. I don't know the situation in your country at the moment, but in my country, it's pretty much bad. It's so bad that we have this hashtag current going on. If you get into Facebook Cameroon, you find a lot of people using the hashtag End Anglophone Crisis, End Anglophone Crisis. And they've been on the artists, like the musicians, and they actually went on, they joined everyone, they jump on the bandwagon, and everyone is shouting because we are tired. We are out here chasing sometimes the wind, chasing, looking for greener pastures, but we do miss home. We do miss home. Some of us, we cannot go home. Yeah, we have our first guest tonight, Skiezy Ayenkea.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think you have a headset.
A headset?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get one.
Okay, that will work. Okay, let me give shout out to the people in the building already. We have Kafan Mode, and Just Wave, Benjamin Temek. We have Wiren Family from Kenya, and some Facebook users saying Ade, and Faith Magasela from Zimbabwe. Hi everyone. Mayor Sinach from Nigeria. Hi everyone. You all are welcome tonight. We're here to talk about a lot of things, what is currently happening around Africa, Cameroon, and other African countries, and to also talk about Skiezy Ayenkea's song, Sleepless. Right? So, Mr. Skiezy, you're welcome on board. You're welcome to the platform. And my people would like to know you. I don't know you tonight. So you state your name for the record.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. For those who don't know me, I'm called Skiezy Ayenkea, rapper, singer, writer, critic, poet, and teacher too, a literature teacher. So that's just who Skiezy Ayenkea is. Skiezy Ayenkea is a conscious rapper too, and an R&B singer, and advocate. A lot of things in one.
Wow, talking about being a conscious rapper, your latest release, Sleepless, has a lot of messages embedded in it, and I'm listening to that. The first verse, which happens to be yours, you actually gave props to single moms out there. So can you tell us what actually inspired that song?
Okay, talking about Sleepless and what inspired Sleepless. Actually, I wrote Sleepless and thinking about it while I was in a poetry show with Tito Valerie and all that. So actually, what came to me when I was writing Sleepless is I was just looking around the society and the happenings that have been going on around.
Yeah,
Guys, you find guys that are killing their girlfriends, women that are being abandoned by their husband because they are pregnant, and many other things. Yo,
okay.
Hakeem, welcome.
We have
Oh,
Blueprint
thanks.
with us in the building.
Yeah,
You're
what up?
welcome. You're
Sorry, guys.
welcome.
I'm guys late. I just saw you to hurry up and join.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was talking about Sleepless and what inspired my verse Sleepless. Like I said, I also wanted to talk about the plight of that single mother, talk about her struggle, talk about
Yeah.
the life of that child who is also a victim, because when
Yeah.
this happens, it's not
Oh,
only the mother, but the child too is also a victim. So
Yeah.
the pain of all of this is the reason why I had to come up with that verse in Sleepless. And the song Sleepless is just all about those things that happen in our society that got us disturbed. So we had to pour all those emotion on the song.
Okay. I get that. I get that. So before we go any further with the discussion, because today we are not having a question and answer session, we are actually discussing, we're conversing, right? So I would like for us to listen to the song Sleepless and try to remind my audience, like last week you were supposed to be live with us, but for one or two reasons, technical hinges, you were not here. So I would like us to listen to this song before we go any further. All right,
Okay. Okay.
let me get that. Let me get it. Just China VPN and connection. One minute. You know, in China, we actually have to change it up and get another one and see how it goes. How
Okay.
we lost Blueprint Hakim. I guess he's having connection issues. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's going
why
to
we
come back.
pulling the song why we pulling the song off YouTube? Okay, the song is here.
Yeah, you already know. Skiezy Ayenkea. Hey, I just want you to give me your ears. So I want you to listen. Hey, tell you the story of the student boy, age 15. He grew up in a family where love was a thing. Daddy never cared about it. The thing was eating a mama. Alone, blame mommy and daddy and nigga. No life was tied up like Sadine and a thing. Yo, was looking way out, like a street to the sea. Comes a day she got sick and couldn't see his little boy confusion and a lab on her knees. How to find a little one, so we God and love. Promising to do this right, and mama's life will start. Mama's life was already started, the next were beyond. And when he lifted up his head, mama was almost gone. Even though God lied, was wrong, it was your mama. And mama second was kind of that was a drama. And his life turned upside down, front to back, more or less. The mama would have lived so long. Let's go.
So we've listened to your verse and it's quite deep and it needs some sort of interpretation for people who will not be able to understand the verses. So we'll give you the stage to do that for them.
Yeah. Actually, Actually, I was just telling the story
Yeah,
of this teenage boy who was age 15. He
yes.
grew up in a family where love costs a thing. If you've watched the movie Love Don't Cost a Thing, I just flipped
Love
that
them
line.
cause a thing. Now, Nick Cannon, right?
Yeah,
By
Nick
Nick
Cannon, Nick Cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I said love costs a thing.
yeah,
I'm talking about that little boy that the father didn't care about him since the
yeah,
day he was in, and the mother brought him up alone playing mommy and daddy. So
yeah.
shout out to all the single mothers out there. Like they've been doing a great job struggling, boxing it hard for this young guy. And then now this young guy at the end of the day, the story ends with pathos. Like at the end of the day, after all the struggle, this mother has to die in front
Yeah.
of the son, and then the son is shedding 11 on her knees. That is tears running down from his eyes. I called it
That was,
11.
that
Yeah,
was shedding.
yeah.
I pretty much misunderstood that part. Like I was thinking, like you meant like at 11, she got herself involved, like in prostitution or something like that. At
Okay.
12,
No,
yeah,
I was. I said he was shedding 11 on her
yeah.
knees.
Oh,
Yes, that is. He was
11, like
crying.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
like 11.
exactly,
I get, but that's
exactly.
fantastic. That's it. Wow.
Yeah. So,
You know,
so
that's pretty zip. Not
yeah, that's
everyone, myself, I could not figure that out. I do a lot of
yeah.
reaction, but when
Uh-huh.
I shedding the level, I was like, what's this guy?
You were
What's this
like,
guy?
where's Skizzy taking you to?
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
like what the one good thing about me, and that
yeah,
I've also noticed I have to do a lot, is the fact that the Cameroonian society has one. First of all, people don't read a lot, and
yes,
people don't do research a lot. So what I always try to do as a rapper is to ignite that thing into people, because if I listen to something, I'll always go and do a research. You need to push people to go read. I talked about love don't cost a thing.
but
You've watched the
Bonzi,
movie.
excuse
You've
just
watched the movie, so you know what I was talking about when
yeah,
I flipped that line the way I flipped it, you know.
yes,
And then I talked about a whole lot of things in that
yeah,
verse. So that's actually what got me sleepless. What got me sleepless are these things that are happening, the
yeah,
things that are happening in Cameroon. Like yesterday, something got me sleepless yesterday. The
yeah.
massacre of these young kids, it got me
We've all been
sleepless.
sleepless. We've all been
Yeah,
pretty much sleepless
you
on
know.
this. So
Yeah.
it's so
So
disheartening, you know.
yeah, exactly. Like we have
One
practically
thing,
lost we have
Skizzy,
practically lost our
one
humanity.
thing, Bonzi, you need to connect your mic. You need to connect your mic and your cam before you can join us. I can see you trying to get on, but I cannot add you if you don't put your cam or your mic on. Right? Okay, Skizzy, you can continue.
Yeah, where were we?
Yeah, we're talking about what is happening in the
Okay.
country right now,
Yes.
Cameroon. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're talking about the sad situation. And I made some series of posts. I also talked about the fact that um, these are the monsters we made, you know? Yeah, it's
yeah,
the monsters we made. It's the monsters that the system created. Because when
yeah,
all of these started, it was easy to be solved. But they decided to create a monster, and now this is the monsters they made. And now look at the carnage and the things that are happening in our society. There is need now for a solution. There's need for
yeah,
something to be done. Africa in a whole is bleeding right now. We are not only
yeah,
talking about Cameroon. We're talking about Nigeria. We are talking about Congo. We're talking about South Sudan. We are
yeah.
talking about Sierra Leone. You know, like a whole lot of things got us sleepless at this moment in time. So that title, Sleepless, is actually deep,
It's
very,
deep.
very deep, very, very deep. It's not just, it's not just a simple title. It's a title that has to be deciphered if we have to start interpreting just that title. That title in itself is a whole poem, Sleepless. And that's
Sleepless.
it. Yeah, and
Africa,
that's it.
Africa is right now sleepless, completely
Yeah,
sleepless.
yeah,
Yeah,
completely
we have
sleepless.
a lot of crisis going on everywhere in Africa, Sierra
Yeah,
Leone, Cameroon, Nigeria, everywhere. Africa is
Congo,
just
like
bleeding.
Africa is bleeding right now. Africa is sleepless.
Yeah. Noah to say you're welcome. Hello. You're saying hello. You're welcome. Thanks
Hello,
for
Noah.
joining us. All right.
Welcome.
Oh, if you can tell Bonzi he's trying to connect, but he cannot come live without connecting his
It's
cam
Mike.
or his mic. He cannot come online. I
Okay.
see he's struggling to come online.
All
So
right. Let me.
we're talking about we'll get back to the to what happened yesterday. I don't really know. I cannot place it. Like was that atrocity committed by the military or the Amber Boys? I cannot really place it. I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, we cannot know who did what.
Yeah.
We don't know who did what because some are saying it was committed by the Amber Boys, and others are saying that it's the military that disguised as the Amber Boys. So at the end of the day, I don't even care about who did what because
Yeah.
what happened should not even have an explanation.
Yeah, it shouldn't have happened in the first
Yes,
place. It
yes, it
shouldn't.
shouldn't have happened in this first place, no matter who did it. Yes, no matter who did it. These are kids. These are the future of tomorrow. We're talking about building a future for tomorrow, and we are killing those who are the future of tomorrow. It means the future is bleak.
No,
There is no
I
future.
don't think something like that has ever happened anywhere in this war. Like
Yeah,
little kids, 10 years, 10 years. Like I don't think those kids were even up to 11 years like that. You
yeah.
just point a gun at them and you shoot them point blank. You don't even consider the
Who
future.
even does? Who
Them.
even does that? These
Those
are the
kids,
future of tomorrow. These
those
are the
kids.
future of tomorrow.
The funny thing is, those kids don't decide for themselves to go to school.
Of
They didn't
course.
make a decision. People made a decision for them. So if you're actually targeting people going to school because of the crisis, why would you go after kids like that, like pretty
That's
little
that's the
kids,
question.
and you just open fire on them? And oh my God, it's so disheartening. I haven't been able.
Seriously, seriously, those images got me sleepless. Like I slept at almost 2 a.m. That's when I was able to close my eyes. And I was up as early again as possible. Like, who could even sleep with that? Who could?
Oh my God, oh my God, it's so
Actually,
disheartening. All right.
yeah. And we
Then
need we need a solution to all of this. We
Then
need a solution to all of this.
about the end Anglophone crisis hashtag that recently is becoming popular, is trending right now on Facebook Cameroon. A lot of
Yeah.
fans out there, they oh Bonzi is pretty much struggling to connect, but his mic and cam they are not connected. I don't know why. I don't know if he's listening to me right now. When he clicks on that link, he should do a test. Then he gets to allow his mic or the cam to give access to this software. That's the only
Mm-hmm.
way you can come live. Yeah, so we have I don't know how I can put this, but the fan mentality in Cameroon is so fucked up. And sometimes I get to say Cameroon has one of the worst fan base in the whole world. Now they were out there like artists are not speaking up. I just played a song from Bonzi. Bonzi did that song like 2016. My voice. We have
Yes, my voice.
artists like Young Holiday.
I
Um,
even did a song. I even did like
when
three
you go out
songs
there,
for this for
you do
this
all
thing.
of this. Yeah. When artists, the artists that actually sacrifice, they put their voices, they paid the money to get into studios to produce these songs singing for the crisis. They don't even share the songs. They don't even listen to the song. And now artists are rising up, and they're all sharing the hashtag end Anglophone crisis. These same fans are
And
coming.
it still becomes a problem. Like not only the fans, even some artists decided to go on a blame game. And I'm like, man, what the heck are you guys doing? This is no time for blame games.
Yeah.
If they never did it before, they are doing it now. They are correcting the mistake.
Okay. Someone is saying right here she is feeling the song like, I come from a single mom to shout out to my lovely mother. God bless her for me. So she is actually relating to the props you give to single mothers
Okay.
Yeah. So Natalie, let's play
I'm
this
happy
song.
for you, Natalie. You're a charm.
Let's play the song again for your mom. All right, this is for your
It's your
mom.
boy, Skiezy Ayenkea. Hey, I just want you to give me your ears. You're your mom, so I want you to listen. Give me that. Hey, tell you the story of this teenage boy, age 15. He grew up in a family where love was a thing. Daddy never cared about him since the day he was in. A mama brought him alone, blame mommy and daddy and living. No life was sad like today in the thing. She always looked for way out, like a street to the sea. Comes the day she got sick and couldn't be seen. This little boy confusion and 11 on her knees. How the family to run so we called along. Promising to do this right and mama's life would start. Mama's life was already started, the next one beyond. And when he lifted up his head, mama was almost gone. Even though Caroline was for him. That was a drama. And his lifetime upside down, front to back, more or less. So mama would have lived so long. Let's go. I had a storybook when I was 16. I wrote different kind of stories when my ink bleed. The Machiavelli of my school, I had a big dream. Me and my brother prolific, we was the dream team. Life moving quicker than Juco jets over Ghana. The dream was chilling on some bitches and smoking cabanas, and take my family vacation, visit to Savannah, then go to South Africa, collabo with Kuli Chana. Life is sweetest when I close my eyes. The kind of artist me when I open nothing to find. The medical artist of a young black man. I mean my 30s and this world ain't just a one night stand. See, I found peace when I help people out. Back then I thought peace is when I cash money out. But when the ladies scream my name and I'm riding them out, I brought a life to be not soon when I talk no doubt. Yes, no doubt when I talk. I know I sleep for 3 months. I know I sleep for 3 months. Man, my head is a bust. Money whatever. Problems with my friends and family. Dream of selling me the records and I'm still here dancing. Blueprint Hakeem, still a struggling rapper. Haven't taken that vacation to my dream savannah. Haven't been on that bitch, smoking that cubana. Father told me life go hard to say I did Sahara.
That was Blueprint Hakeem. I wish he was here to talk more about his own verse, but yeah, I guess he's having network issues. Bonzyz Kwakwa.
Meningmbia for you, I give me John Tirara, me Chud, Zerara, me Kumba, Mississippi, Tarangara, Tokudun coming for that, me Kulesi Jere, Batitem, the Bundakura. They say truth is treasure. That's why I'm always thinking just like I'm in search of diamonds. My mouth is flammable, but holy, I don't roll like dragons. I don't revenge when I'm hurt. I let bygones be bygones. I lead us with the lovers. That's why all they do is bygones. Living ahead of my prime. Lyrics is sublime. Minded is divine. The truth I deliver is my grind. Lecturing in the best schools, studying from the worst institutions. Was broke when so to the poor. I have to be nice. I give you the most delicious. I'm a gift to slice. Give you like a mice. Yeah, give you people's souls from their demise. In them we fight for life.
Where I come from, we fight for life.
Book of them chat, them a fi and me no take apart. the manner. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Oneness from the start, we no tear apart. Man, I sleepless, sleepless. One night close up the one sleepless. You know, teach your man.
Wow. That was it. That was it. A good one, bro. You guys actually team up, and this song with everything happening right here, like happening around Africa, we would one wouldn't be actually wrong to say Africa is sleepless right now. Yeah, because
Africa is sleepless.
if one African country bleeds, the rest of Africa is bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding right now with the NSAS movement. Cameroon is bleeding right now with the End Anglophone Crisis movement. And Congo is bleeding. Mali is bleeding. Cote d'Ivoire is bleeding. Tell me which African country out there is not bleeding right now. This is the song is so on point. Especially the part where Bonzyz was saying the bygones, let bygones be bygones, and the still bygones. I wish, I wish he was here to really throw light on that.
And he also talked about something. He talked about the fact that our leaders really love us. That's why all they do is buy guns.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that was an oxymoron. You know? That's
we have Noah to say from Sierra Leone feeling with us. He's saying thanks for throwing light on issues happening now in West Africa. Indeed, Africa is bleeding.
Welcome, Noah.
Leaders are selfish. They only think about themselves and not the masses that put them there. That's the reality of Africa. That's not only West Africa. It's so disheartening. Like, people don't have feelings for their people. They only care about the positions and what they get for themselves and their family, and everyone out there to them just some sort of animal that I don't know how I can put this, but oh bro, I can't.
It's just like I always ask myself, like, what was the independence they were fighting for? Is this the independence they were talking about, to come and become like the colonial masters themselves?
Oh, but Bonzyz is still struggling to come. I don't know why he cannot just connect his cam. I really need him to be.
I even told him. I told him to connect his cam and his mic. I don't know what's going on.
It would have really been a pretty good show with him online. You have props from Noah Sise from Sierra Leone. This song playing now is very educative. I like it. Keep it up, bro.
Yeah, Noah. Thank you. One love. That's why we do conscious music. That's why as rappers, like I always say, as rappers, we have to be the voice of the voiceless. Rap is rhythm and poetry. Rap is revolution of Afro people. That is what rap is. Yeah. So as rappers, we have like that mission to first of all inform and educate before we even entertain. So informing and educating, that's our first goal before we even think about entertaining you. Thank you, Noah.
You're pretty much right. So Noah, like I say, he's from Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone have this very conscious rapper, Cal Dinero. I don't know if you've heard.
I know Cal Dinero. I even have a collabo with one of Sierra Leone's rapper on a song. We are talking about what makes us Africans. King Sleezy. His name is King Sleezy. The song, I don't know if you've watched the song already. It's about Africa, what makes us Africa. Like, me and Sierra Leone rapper, it was a dope collabo, and the song too is very educative. You need to check it out.
Barra Sylvester is here saying yo. And
yo, Sylvester, I see you.
he's saying Skiezy.
Of course, 100.
Okay, that's what's up. So we're supposed to talk about the fan mentality, the Cameroonian fan mentality. I don't
Yeah.
know, like, because if you look at every angle of the Cameroonian entertainment industry, the musicians are doing the best.
Yo,
The
Sylvester, I
movie
see
makers
you.
are doing the best. The comedians are doing the best. But if you look at it keenly, you see that the fans are actually the one messing up because they don't support what is positive. If they are just like flies, they like to hover around shit, mess of things. They
Yeah.
just fly around and hover around mess of things.
Yeah.
They,
The
they were
thing
there
is,
they were there a few weeks behind on Stanley Eno. Like Stanley Eno don't produce conscious music. There's no message in Stanley Eno songs and stuff like that. Now we have Sleepless. I don't
Sleepless.
see them. I don't see the same people who were saying bullshit and saying
like
stuff like
like all the like all the critics disappeared. Like
that. They
everybody
disappeared.
who know, everybody who knew a lot to say about hip hop and rap, everybody who knew a lot to say about how whack a song is. I didn't see them talking about the song. What I've just noticed, most especially in Cameroon, is um, people people love to talk about what is wrong than what is right.
Yes.
Yeah, like if something negative pops up online, you'll see the reaction. But if something positive pops up online, people just pass. Like they don't pay
Yeah.
attention to that. Like I
Mhm.
even tend to wonder what society has turned into. Society now is that extent that people are pathetic. Should I say pathetic? Yeah.
Yeah. You can use that word. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I say,
pathetic, you know.
yeah, people are very pathetic. Like they are after anything that will also bring down somebody's reputation, somebody's career. We also dropped Sleepless because okay, we heard their cry. We heard them talking about the fact that um, rappers are not representing anymore. Rappers are not talking about plight anymore. Rappers are not telling stories anymore.
Yeah.
And we brought up Sleepless. Sleepless is a whole story. I'm talking about a story of that single mom.
Yeah.
Blueprint Hakeem was talking about the story of that
Yes.
up and coming artist who is struggling. Until
And
now, he has not still
Bonzi,
been able to have those dreams
yeah,
that
to have
he
and
have wanted at the end of the
Bonzi was
day.
talking about the corrupt
Yes,
politicians.
yes. Bonzyz now went into what is happening even now, what happened even yesterday. That's why I
Yeah.
say the song is timeless. The song is a masterpiece. The
No, it's
song will
really
always be
timeless.
relevant, you know.
That's why I was pretty happy for us to come on live, especially at this point in time, with what
Yeah.
is happening around the country and Africa as a whole, to talk
Of
about the song, for you to do a breakdown of it,
of
and for
everything.
us to try to see how it plays in the current happenings around Africa and Cameroon.
Exactly. Exactly. Like for anybody who has listened to the song, the person will actually be able to situate the song. The person will actually be able to see that the things that are happening in our society right now has been addressed, and
Yeah,
it has been able to touch all the three angles. It touched the entertainment, it touched the societal, and it touched the political.
yeah,
So that is how the song went down. You know. Yeah,
yeah.
we are always very smart about that. That's why we composed the song. We took our time. We had to look at what was going on in our environment, because actually they say art is the mirror of the society.
Yes.
So we had to mirror what is happening around us, and we are hoping that we wake up
Okay,
from this nightmare
cool.
and
So,
we will no
how
longer
do
be
you
sleepless.
what can you say about the end Anglophone crisis hashtag trending? Do you see an end to this crisis anytime soon? because we're praying for that. We're pretty much praying for that.
Yeah.
Like every day we're praying for that.
Yeah, actually, talking about the end Anglophone crisis slogan that is going on now, actually, yeah, it's a good initiative online, but now we have to take it away from it only being a slogan.
Yes.
Yes, we have to take it away from it only being a slogan. We have to take action into the words
Mm-hmm.
because we have been going through this now for 5 years, you know.
Yeah.
When I was out of Cameroon, I never knew how bad this thing was. It's only when I came to Cameroon and I went to Boya and I went to Bansa, that's when I knew what is actually going on, bro.
Wow.
When you're not around, you know that you don't even know how deep this thing is. It's messy. It's messy. Yeah, the slogan is good. The slogan is good. Very good slogan. But now again, are we only talking about um, a return to peace? I think it should not only be that. It should also be talking about the demilitarization of these two areas because the military too has made life unbearable in these two areas to the extent that you don't walk in these two areas freely. You can't even dress well without the police harassing you.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of things are going
Like
on.
just for you to be
Police,
well dressed, just
yes,
for you to be well
police.
dressed is a lot of
It's
reasons
a
for the military to
yeah,
help you.
yeah. It's a problem. Police brutality. We need to
Oh
get
my
that
God.
hashtag too.
Oh my
Bad
God.
governance. Bad governance. We need to get that hashtag too. So there
Okay.
are a lot of things we need to talk about. And now, one thing I'm happy now is the fact that the situation right now has been able to touch the other artists across the Mongolo. And now I see them now talking and even trying now to create now a platform and one voice that artists are going to make a statement. So in the days ahead, we
That's,
expect,
that's a very good development.
yes,
If at all the country, the government is going to respect them, because
yeah,
you see the case in Nigeria, the IGP, the Inspector General of Police in Nigeria, actually welcomed Davido in his office, even though
yeah,
more hasn't been done yet. But just the fact that he offered a platform to listen to them, that was pretty good, a good step in the right direction. But
yeah.
I don't see that possibility in Cameroon. I don't see that as a possibility in Cameroon.
Okay,
Maybe they'll
now,
just use like one of the figureheads, like maybe the PM or Atanganji, to just listen to them. But we
no,
know at the end of the day that the ultimate power lies in the hand of beer, of poor beer.
yeah, but now the thing is, if they want to go out there and talk about something, we already know the things that should not be talked about.
Yeah,
We already know. So if they are going out, they are talking about an end to this crisis. They are talking about police brutality. They are talking about peace and reconciliation.
mm-hmm.
Yes. If they go talking about federalism and talking about independence, then that's where there will be a problem
Yeah,
because we already know where the government stands when it comes to that.
yeah.
And we know already their position when it comes to that. So for now, I just think that the monsters we made are now on both sides. So we don't
Yeah,
even trust any of them anymore
no trust from either
from
directions.
either
And
side. Yes.
the actual monsters,
Yes.
are the people who are the diasporans out there controlling the Amber Boys in Cameroon. And
Yeah.
if they had one voice, if they had one voice, one wouldn't say peace or an end to the crisis is far-fetched. But the way it is right now, if the government takes a measure like, okay, I'm getting the military out and all of that, what's going to happen with the monsters that have been created in the bushes, that are actually in the bushes, the rebels and
Exactly.
all of those people? Who should
Exactly. Exactly. That's a question I've been asking. I asked this question once. That now, when all of this will probably be solved, what are they going to do with the monsters we made already, who are already in the bush, who are used to that lifestyle, who have the weapons? How are we going to cause that ceasefire that will make them to come and drop their weapons, get back inside the community, and start living life again like it was before?
Yeah.
But now, then again, I'm thinking about something like, I told a friend that what the only thing that will be able to solve this is if we are able to get them out, and then we now
Mm-hmm.
they are now being recruited in the military, in the police, as soldiers and all that. I think that's the only way and the only rehabilitation that they will be able to have. Because I'm taking, for example, I grew up here in Douala, and I grew up in the most risk in a risky neighborhood, Mabanda, Kumba,
Mm-hmm.
and we in this neighborhood we've had those guys that you could not walk freely inside Bunaberi. You could not even enter a neighborhood freely. But today the Mairie of Douala Katriem did something. He has
Mm-hmm.
recruited most of these guys to be the one stopping bikes and cars and checking their documents, making sure that they have paid their taxes.
Yeah.
You understand? That
Mm-hmm.
that's a ghost move. This has now taken out these guys from the hood. It has now made them to be responsible. It has now kept them away from theft, harassing people. Like crime now has gone down to, let's say, 30%.
Yeah.
So I
But
think that is that is
now,
also that would be
in the
one
case,
way.
I see, and I understand exactly where you're driving at. But look at the case of these Amber Boys and stuff. Some around the period we had the Grand National Dialogue, we had a
Yeah,
lot of people that gave up. They came out from the bush like Yannick Kawa. We have Nambere and people like that who came out and they pretty much dropped their arms and they went to the government. And there are a lot of rumors out there, like some of them have been killed. They took them out to the rehabilitation center in Bamenda and other places that they created. And parents were like, they wanted to see their kids, and right up to today, nothing has been done. So there's this element of distrust
voila.
from, from the Amber
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah,
Even the government is coming to promise them heaven on earth at this point. There'll always be that element of trust, like them not being able to trust the government fully, because the government has really shown not to be in good faith when it comes to negotiating and keeping to its word, right?
yeah. Okay, now there you're talking about good faith. Yeah, that is one thing that is important. That is one thing that is very important. If we are not able to do that, then I don't think we are ready for a ceasefire, because everything that is happening now with what happened yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
who should even do that to kids? Kids whose
That's it.
only dream is education. My friend Fly Habit, the nephew was among those who were shot.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Who does that?
I've not been able to find words. I've not been able to find words to console Fly Habit. You know,
Who does the thing
because
like
I
that?
too I felt
You
it.
know, who does that? Who does that?
Who
You,
does that? So
you just you just get
look
and
at the
kill
kid.
six little children. You just kill
Yeah,
six little children, and you had 13 of them wounded. I don't know where the country is heading to. I really don't know. It's so
it's crazy.
disheartening. And
It's crazy.
one of my friends actually was on Facebook like, um, well, for us to be pushing this and Anglophone crisis hashtag is pretty much hypocritical because according to him, we're supposed to be pushing like end beer must go, something like that. That attacking a snake from the tail will only cause a snake to use the head to bite you. But if you are actually attacking the snake from the head, there's nothing the tail can do because survive without the tail cannot survive without a head. So myself, I went under the post. I commented. I said, "Bia is just a puppet." So you are actually telling us, like, from what you are saying, we should get beer out. If beer is a puppet, then there are actually hidden strings tied off to him. Like the puppet masters, they get to play those strings, and he gets to dance to their tone and whatever dance move they want him to do, that's what he dances to. So if we get to cut off the head, definitely what the puppet master will do, they'll only replace. They'll try to get another puppet and put in place of beer. So it doesn't matter if we are starting by ending this by putting an end to the crisis, then we can move on to hitting the head. Then we can move on to cutting the string. So any step we take, we should put an end and bring peace to people is better, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
I I still have Bonzyz struggling to get online with us. I don't know.
Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with Bonzai's phone. I don't know. I don't know why he's finding it difficult to connect. Um, it's only Hakeem. Hakeem is complaining about the fact that connection is pretty bad where he is.
Yeah, he was having connection issue, and I
But
really needed
guys,
them to share their opinion.
yeah, actually, this was actually the essence of us having this live, so that we can also have a talk about yesterday happenings, about what has been happening in Africa, and the sleeplessness of all Africans and the African continent in general. Like everyone
Yeah,
is sleepless.
I wanted for us to have a 1 hour session. We have 3 minutes to go, and if we are not able to get them, we'll actually put another program. We're gonna talk extensively about every topic. But
Yeah,
we just let them know, like for Bonzi, the cam he needs to when he click on the link, he
yeah,
will get a notification, a pop-up notification like allow cam and mic. He gets to accept
yes.
and he's able to connect. So about what do I want to say? Yes, so about the industry, like the entertainment industry in Cameroon, how do you see it like 3 years from now?
Okay. But one thing is, the entertainment industry in Cameroon just needs love. It just needs love and unity. There is that Bakure proverb that says that one tree cannot make a forest.
Yeah,
So the industry has to get to that level of people understanding that one tree cannot make a forest. Like
yeah,
since I came back to Cameroon, I've dropped 2 projects, and on
yeah,
these projects I have a whole lot of collabos. Why do I
yeah,
do that? I do that because I'm for the fact that united we stronger.
yes,
We
you're
need to
right.
learn how to hold hands of others and pull them up. We cannot say
Okay.
that in a country with the number of artists we have just 5 people that have been turning the industry for the last 5 years.
Yeah,
How is that even possible?
and you look at it, most of them actually succeeding are those who are actually leveraging the francophone fan base because
Yeah,
left to the English-speaking fan base, there wouldn't be any entertainment industry in Cameroon in the first place, because from my study, my research, and everything, what I can say is the English-speaking fans, the entertainment for them is all about Facebook, and the reason being that
Exactly.
you know this
Exactly.
this free data mode for
Yeah.
English. So with that, they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave Facebook. They don't want. So I've been a blogger for like 4 years. I was
Yeah.
actually on, I was actually on on Facebook myself. The only thing you get likes, you get comments on your posts. At the end of the day, your bank account is empty. So I had to take yeah. Yeah, I had to take a step back. I had to take a step back, like, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I had to put up a team together here in China. I can boast if you go on Facebook and other places, you see EU added block East Africa, EU added
Yeah.
block Ghana,
Yes, I
Zimbabwe.
saw it. I saw it.
Yeah. So we actually putting up a formidable team. Like we're building. I call this a market. Like we're building a market. Like if I take an artist, like I want to promote this artist, I'm not just giving you the Facebook kind of exposure to the same circle of friends and family.
Circle.
Who
Yeah.
yourself you can reach onto them without getting to any promoter, because that's the reality. You get into one blogger like, oh, I need promotion. You want to see they're promoting you to the same circle of people and friends, the same people you yourself you can reach onto. But we're building like if an artist from maybe let's say Malawi needs promotion, we get this artist. We are not only promoting that artist to Malawi, we're promoting the artist to Africa. Right? So like we have a lot in store coming. I don't want to disclose much here right now, but we're just talking about the fans. Okay, let me read this comment. How can a country that has one president, same race, been divided because of tribe? I personally think it's incumbent on the president to unite the
Hello.
nation by doing
Yeah.
justice and tribalism. And tribalism. Okay. We lost KZ. Noah, I thank you for your contribution and everything. Thank you for always being here on this platform with us. We plan to be here today for 1 hour, and the topic keeps getting intense, and we just had to keep talking and talking and talking. And we've lost KZ. We've not been able to have Blueprint. He came on live, but he was having connection issues. And Bonzyz too has been struggling to connect. So we have to talk again about everything Africa, like things happening around Africa. So I'll have to reschedule with them and I'll get them live some other day. Until next time, it's been my pleasure being live with all of you, reading your comments and everything. And next time, if you want to come live to share your opinion, you just let me know. I share the link to you. Now we need to connect. I need to know you. I need to know you better. You've been here supporting. As part of the family, we strive to get closer and closer. It's all about Africa. We're building for Africa, and that's it. Right? It doesn't matter. I'm from Cameroon. You're from Sierra Leone, Malawi. We are all Africans, and we are building for Africa. Okay, thank you, my people, for being with me. And onto that note, I just have to say good night and peace. We wish peace to each and every African country out there. We wish prosperity, and we wish for SARS to come to an end. We wish for the Anglophone crisis to come to an end. Each and every African country out there bleeding. We pray the good Lord should answer your cries, try to wipe the tears and answer the prayers. Guys, good night. Bye.